Catholic Charities opens its doors to the new Respite Center in downtown McAllen. In only 4 days since its opening, the center has already housed over 2,000 migrants. Our Joanna Guzman has more on a local organization partnering with the charity to assist thousands who fear deportation following the president's recent threat.
President Donald Trump announced he plans to deport millions of undocumented immigrants starting next week. Today we spoke to an Honduran migrant who says rather than focusing on deportation, the president should focus on reaching an agreement with Honduras government to stop the flow of immigrants.
Y de veramente, si el presidente quisiera deportarlos a todos nosotros, pues que los cree condiciones en el lugar.
Ruben Sevilla, an Honduran migrant, says President Trump should start by helping Honduras become a better country by creating jobs and not war, assuring that would stop thousands from coming to the U.S.
Nadie quiere venir de Honduras a Estados Unidos a regalar.
He adds no one in Honduras wants to migrate but are forced to due to the misery their country lives in. And while the president works towards removing immigrants, organizations like Angry Tias and Abuelas are helping them get to their destination.
We help them understand their legal paperwork, which is printed in English, and we help show them on a map where they're going, explain their bus tickets, how they're going to change when they get to the different stations. If they're going to New York, they're going to have to change buses 3 or 4 or 5 times, and I think we really take it for granted because it's a system we've grown up with, but they don't speak English to read the tickets, and the bus system might be different where they're coming from.
Wolverton adds migrants need lots of support, from something as big as understanding court orders to small things like
the bathrooms are free. Well, in their country, they have to pay to use the bathroom, so they might not even go. And so we just tell them these things that seem basic to us, but they're actually super important, you know, to someone who's not from here.
Volunteers with Angry Tias and Abuelas tell us they help over 500 immigrants in a lapse of 8 hours every day. They say they will continue providing assistance at the McAllen bus station for as long as it's needed. In the McAllen newsroom, I'm Joanna Guzman, Local 23 News.
The organization also helps migrants seek legal assistance and provides them with a map of the U.S., highlighting the state they're headed to in case they get lost.